everyone. We're going to go to... Where are we going?
Untuk sembuh slash Gereja Ayam.
Yay!
It's not supposed to be rain until 10, even though it's a 10% chance. And yet, it's raining.
Sponsored by? Sponsored by Lawson.
So our sponsor, Starbucks.
Oops. Jane sponsors Starbucks and Lawson at the same time. Hey. We're walking where?
Up these very long set of stairs to... Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can see, we've already ended that.
From there.
Yeah, from there it's like...
Far away. I hope there's not much people. Many people.
Yeah.
Much people.
It's already 10, so I hope... Whoa. It is I, your tour guide. I don't know where we are.
Okay, that's very pretty.
They will.
Okay, so tell them where we are.
We are at the Pigeon Church, or Pigeon House of Prayer.
Yeah, House of Prayer. That's not a church. Oh my gosh. You're very pretty.
It does look quite pretty.
Okay, so we're at the 6th floor?
5th floor.
This is the 5th floor? Okay.
6th floor.
You're going to?
6th floor.
6th floor. Okay, let's go. Woo!
Oh, what? Yeah.
Yo! This is the real thing. Do you think it's fun?
It's very fun.
Yay! Okay, a movie thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you, I am pretty. So basically, we should have been able to see Merapi there, I think.
Yeah, that's probably Merapi.
I think Merapi over there.
Over there.
Yeah, and then there's... Where's the Chandi?
There's Percobaaan.
There's the temple right over there.
No, this is the dark forest, you see it?
That's true. What's that? That is untuk tumbuh. It is very pretty. We really recommend you guys to go here. Really can't stop taking pictures. I'm gonna just take the pictures from Billy's gallery, so it's fine. I'm in charge for the vlog.
Apa? Reinkarnasi.
Anyway, this is very worth it. It's only 25
It's
for
pricey,
each.
but
I mean, for this, that's like worth it. I would recommend going here.
that's our film.
Bye.
Because living in mountains is pretty cool. Maybe Akandawa.
Yeah, very small.
Decentralized government. You know, horizontal government, really.
I
will not be the
mean,
leader in
if
this
the
scenario,
place is
it'll
that
be-
small, you do not need to decentralize the government.
Yeah, well, in the sense that, you know, it's a very horizontal government. There's not going to be any sense of, like, you know, crippling bureaucracy or anything like that. And the communally owned
Communism.
Yes, it will not be privately owned. It will not be.
Not everyone have goodwill.
Everyone in Akandawa is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be like a selection or something?
Yeah. See, if you're already thinking, well, like, how can we make sure that everyone's going to be equal and say, like, how can someone exploit? I know your mind is already heading in the direction. You're not part of Akandawa.
Skeptical. Everyone is allowed to have a good amount. Wait. If you think that this kind of behavior is not allowed in your country, what? So questioning your country and your authority is not okay?
That's okay. It's called a democracy. The people of Akandawa will be people who are looking for, sort of something separate from the state. The land is very much privately owned, and we are sort of, searching liberation from that. And if you're trying to bring in these ideas, and not just saying it's being depressed, I'm just saying we have forks and pencils. How would you propose Akandawa be run?
I don't know. That's your country.
Yeah.
The bullshit questions. It's like, if you're protesting, can you do better than the debate?
No,
that is your job to think about it. My job is just to give you all the criticism and all the awareness that I feel as a citizen.
And how would you like it to be better?
I don't know. Which is why that is your job. If it
was privately owned, would you prefer?
No, if it is my job, then why are you here? Oh, it's raining, Bill.
What?
Who is going to put everything in check?
Everyone together, communally.
Say you have like 15 million citizens. Are you going to ensure?
Oh wait, no, 50 million. Hold on.
You have, I don't know, 500,000 people.
Yeah, it can work.
Okay, how are you going to ensure that those 500,000 people are working on the same idea?
How can you ensure everyone pays taxes? How can you ensure everyone subscribes to the idea of money?
Because there's a police.
Yeah.
If you don't pay tax, police is going to come for you.
And this is community policing.
So it's just going to be the same.
Like, listen.
Okay.
No. Anthropology lecture. Literally, that is you laugh at it, but literally that is the system how it does work for 50,000 years.
Okay.
And literally, capitalism is not this thing that immediately like was ordained and started. That's how humans live. Someone
put 8 cents and said, "This is my property," and they killed the person that questioned it, and that's how capitalism began. That is how property.
Need new policy because schools for some reasons aren't working, and you saying that you're going to invite 500,000 people to the courtroom.
The thing about direct democracy, it only affects, the people involved in it are the people who are directly involved in it. So why would I invite the 500,000 people and not the people, like the parents of the children who are going to school, right?
If it's talking about curriculum, you cannot just invite the parents and the children. You should also invite other people too.
The experts.
Yes. And not only that, I mean, like, regular citizen, because they also might be impacted by that,
Yes.
Okay, so how are you going to do that?
Well, I feel, first of all, I don't know how to run a country perfectly, alright? So
this country is a failure already.
Like, first on a local scale, and then, like, let's say, okay, I guess if you want to make it more efficient, I guess something you can do is, like, finding, I guess, like, having discussion on a local scale. And I guess in that case, anarchism necessarily doesn't work on a national scale if you want. It's not necessarily meant to, because that anarchism is supposed to be opposed to, like, government, or like a national centralized government, right? So Akandawa is more so like, I don't want to, like, be like a centralized government, like, saying, oh, this is not okay. Because, like, generally people know what they're doing, right?
Okay.
Generally people know what they're doing. On a general scale, yes, but at the core of it, there still is an imbalance of power, right? And that's what we're really trying to avoid, which is why, more so, like, community policing and sort of, like, rotate around people who are, like, sort of, like, policing and, like, taking care of, because, like, is that going to be perfect? No, there's obviously going to be situations where people are going to, like, big fights, conflicts. Like, conflicts are going to happen, and those situations, you're going to have the community step up and do that. But it's not going to be through having a separate military or separate policing, because that is, what we feel to be, sort of like the starting of violence, basically.
That is such a good answer. On a side note, though, communism is deeply misunderstood. If you really think about it, literally, village in Indonesia, they all use communism.
Yeah.
If someone is having a wedding, they're not gonna pay their neighbors to work for them. The neighbors just, like, work together. I feel like the citizens already know what to do. Even though I keep asking these questions, I feel like the questions I've been asking is kind of, like, unfair. That how are you going to make sure that the law is going to be enforced? That's not a question for communism. That's a question for every single system existing. We're going to break the law, and there's still a question that, capitalism needs to also address, and that is a very unfair question if that is being thrown to the communism. And capitalism also uses violence sometimes. I mean,
a lot of times.
This position right now. I feel like every single system that exists right now, be it capitalism, socialism, communism, or whatever system they are, they have their own flaws and they have their own benefits. There's no such thing as like absolute truth or like it's absolutely wrong. Like instead of us banning literally one ideology for no reason at all, it's better to like learn from them and actually take some of the things that we might need, right?
I'm not saying the communism is perfect, but I'm simply saying that with the options that we've seen, like conflicts in communism itself, and we developed to another form of economic system that we haven't even thought of before. Like new problems lead to new systems that we need to be built, right? You know?
Okay, so basically this video is turning into talking about communism with the view.
Yes.
But then I guess that's it, the video for today.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Enjoy the talk, and I hope you guys can just take everything you think is good and leave everything that you think is not good. Don't trust us too much, right?
Yeah. You don't know anything.
You don't know anything, but